Dear students, welcome to lesson number 17, website. Objectives: 1. Learn about websites. 2. Understand the types and categories of websites. 3. Know the contents of a website. 4. Know the process of website development. And 5. List the uses of website for PR people. A website is a collection of web pages that is identified by a common domain name and published on a web server. Websites are typically dedicated to a particular topic or purpose, such as news, education, commerce, entertainment, or social media. Hyperlinking between web pages guides the navigation of the site, which often starts with a home page. All publicly accessible websites constitute the World Wide Web, WWW. There are also private websites that can only be accessed on a private network, such as a company's internal website for its employees. Users can access websites on a range of devices, including desktops, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. The app used on these devices is called a web browser. Websites are the vast sources of data and information. It is therefore inevitable for the professionals of all strata to look up to websites for information. Websites can be created and maintained for individuals, a group, a business, or an organization to serve a variety of purposes. A website is also known as a web presence or simply site. In this lesson, we discuss about the website, its origin and history, categories of websites, types of websites, website development, usual contents of a website, and its use for PR and corporate communication professionals. The WWW, that is World Wide Web site, was created in 1989 by the British physicist and CERN computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee. CERN is an acronym in French for Council Européen pour la Recherche Nucléaire, which translates to European Council for Nuclear Research. Thus, CERN is the birthplace of the World Wide Web. In 1993, CERN announced that the World Wide Web would be free to use for anyone. The web is a vast network of interconnected websites shared over the internet. Websites grew rapidly, and by 1994, there were about 3,000 websites. In February 2009, Netcraft, an internet monitoring company, has tracked web growth since 1995 and reported that there were more than 22 crore websites with domain names and content compared to just about 20,000 websites in August 1995. In September 2014, it reached the mark of 100 crores. By January 2020, there were more than 130 crore websites across 11 crore web-facing computers and 27 crore unique domains. However, an estimated 85% of these websites were inactive. According to Forbes Advisor, there were around 109 crore websites on the internet in 2024, with 101 crore websites on the World Wide Web. However, 80 to 80% of these websites are deactivated. It means that only 20 crores are actively maintained. As per estimates, around 2.5 lakh new websites are created every day, which adds to the ever-growing online world. Early websites had only text and soon after images. Web browser plugins were then used to add audio, video, and interactivity for a rich web application that mirrors the complexity of a desktop application like a word processor. Examples of such plugins are Microsoft, Silverlight, Adobe Flash Player, Adobe Shockwave Player and Java SE. HTML5 included provisions for audio and video without plugins. WebGL, that is Web Graphics Library, was a modern JavaScript API for rendering interactive 3D graphics without the use of plugins. It allows interactive content such as 3D animations, visualizations and video explainers to present users in the most intuitive way. A 2010 era trend in websites called responsive design has given the best viewing experience as it provides a device-based layout for users. These websites change their layout according to the device or mobile platform, thus giving a rich user experience. Since 2020, there are highly illustrative user interfaces with animations, color and depth. Design industry has experienced a major shift into both virtual reality and augmented reality for user interface and user experience design. There was a shift towards Internet of Things design since that became more popular. Of late, artificial intelligence is enabling websites to offer personalized experiences to individual users aligned to their preferences, behavior and past interactions. Websites can be divided into two broad categories. They are 1. Static websites and 2. Dynamic websites, in other words interactive websites. 1. Static website. A static website is one that has web pages stored on the server in the format that is sent to a client web browser. It is primarily coded in hypertext markup language. Cascading style sheets are used to control appearance beyond basic HTML. Images are commonly used to create the desired appearance and as part of the main content. Audio or video might also be considered static content if it plays automatically or is generally non-interactive. This type of website usually displays the same information to all visitors. Similar to holding out a printed brochure to customer or clients, a static website will generally provide consistent standard information for an extended period of time. Although the website owner may make updates periodically, it is a manual process to edit the text, photos and other content and may require basic website design skills and software. Simple forms are marketing examples of websites such as a classic website, a 5-page website or a brochure website are often static websites because they present predefined static information to the user. This may include information about a company and its products and services through text, photos, animations, audio or video and navigation menus. 2. Dynamic website. A dynamic website is one that changes or customizes itself frequently and automatically. Server-side dynamic pages are generated on the fly by computer code that produces the HTML, that is CSS, are responsible for appearance and thus are static files. There are a wide range of software systems such as CGI, Java servlets and Java server pages, active server pages and cold fusion markup languages that are available to generate dynamic web systems and dynamic sites. Various web application frameworks and web template systems are available now for general use programming languages like Perl, PHP, Python and Ruby to make it faster and easier to create complex dynamic websites. A dynamic site can display the current state of a dialog between the user, monitor a changing situation, or provide information in some way personalized to the requirements of the individual user. For example, when the front page of a news site is requested, the code running on the web server might combine stored HTML fragments with news stories retrieved from a database or another website via RSS, that is really simple syndication, to produce a page that includes the latest information. Dynamic sites can be interactive by using HTML forms, storing and reading back browser cookies, or by creating a series of pages that reflect the previous history of clicks. Another example of dynamic content is when a retail website with a database of media products allows a user to input a search request, example for the keyword Beatles. In response, the content of the web page will spontaneously change the way it looked before and will then display a list of Beatles products like CDs, DVDs and books. Differences and advantages between static and dynamic websites. The key difference between static websites and dynamic websites is that static websites have stable content, where every user sees the exact same thing on each individual page like a privacy policy, whereas dynamic websites pull content on the fly, allowing its content to change with the user. Static websites are often called websites, while dynamic websites are often called web applications. Static websites can be blogs, portfolios, landing pages, brochure websites, basic corporate sites, image or video galleries. Dynamic websites can be social media platforms, e-commerce sites and content management systems. Static websites advantages are: 1. It delivers web pages exactly as they are stored. 2. Don't interact with users. 3. It is cheaper to build and host and require less work and cost in designing. 4. Will have the potential for enhanced security. 5. Will have faster page loading speeds. 6. Will have limited scalability. And the dynamic websites advantages are: 1. They are easier to manage content and update visual design. Since content and design are separate, it is easier to change a page's layout. 2. Easier to expand and update, making them ideal for growing e-commerce brands that want to add more products over time. 3. Can optimize the user experience, which is important for establishing brand loyalty. 4. Can personalize the experience for each visitor, which can help connect with visitors and keep them engaged. 5. Can respond to user input in real time, allowing for instant transactions. 6. It allows users to find content by searching for specific words rather than having to explore the entire website. The usual contents of a website can vary depending on the website's purpose and type, but some common elements include: 1. Home page. This is the main page that visitors see first. 2. Header. The top section of the website, often featuring a logo, menu and search bar. 3. Content. The main text, images, videos and other things that convey the website's message. 4. Footer. The bottom section of the website, often featuring legal information, social media links and contact details. 5. Navigation menu. A menu that allows visitors to explore different sections of the website. 6. Pages. Separate sections of the website such as A. About us. This is information about the website's creators or company. B. Contact us. A page with a contact form, email address and physical address. C. Newsroom. A section for articles, press notes and updates. D. Products or services. It is a section showcasing the website's offerings. FAQs, that is frequently asked questions and answers. Multimedia, images, videos, audio files and other media that enhance the website's content. Forms, interactive elements such as contact forms, login forms and search bars. Search engine optimization. Elements, meta tags, titles and descriptions that help search engines understand the website's content. Domain identity. Originally, websites were identified by their domains. For example, one government agency websites will have .gov. 2. Educational institution websites will have .edu. 3. Non-profit organization websites will have .org. 4. Commercial websites will have .com. 5. Information sites will have .info. 6. For an umbrella of websites, it will be .net. In modern days internet, the .com extension is the most popular domain. There are country specific extensions like .in, .it, .de, .co, .uk, .us, .fr, etc. It is also important to understand the differences between websites, web pages and web server, because it will guide the decisions on how to structure the site that is being built and managed. A website consists of several web pages that share the same domain and are linked together. A web page is an individual document that has a unique URL within that domain, whereas a web server is the back-end technology that stores and serves the web pages that make up an entire website. Developing a website includes everything from acquiring a domain name to building the front end and back end of the website. To get a domain name, one should first find a registrar that is accredited with the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN, which is a non-profit organization responsible for coordinating all the numerical spaces on the internet. A lot goes into developing a website that is easy to use and reflects in a positive light. Creating a website consists of two main steps: one, website development, and two, website design. But it can also entail website programming, website publishing, and database management. Web development refers to the functionality of a website, while web design describes the look of a website. Both are equally important skills when it comes to building a website. There are a few different types of website development, but the most common types are 1. Front-end development and 2. Back-end development. Front-end development is what the user will see and interact with on the website. This typically involves website design and includes the website colors, layout, fonts and images. Front-end development involves using tools like Photoshop and Illustrator to create the website design. A front-end developer will also need to understand various programming languages or coding languages like HTML, CSS and JavaScript. 2. Back-end development. It is what the user doesn't see with the website. Back-end development is focused more on how the website works rather than how it looks. This can include user authentication, network and hosting configuration, database interaction, and anything else that goes on behind the scenes of a website. For example, if people upload their information onto a website, a back-end developer is responsible for compiling and analyzing that data. A back-end developer needs to be familiar with server-side languages like Ruby, .NET and Python. Another type of website development is full stack development. Full stack developers can do both front-end and back-end development. A full stack developer must be knowledgeable of both programming languages and server-side languages and needs to be able to handle all aspects of website development. Now, development process. The development process can look different for every website, but for the most part it will entail some 8 steps. 1. Information gathering. Before building a website, one needs to gather information. This will include the purpose, main goals and target audience. Purpose is essentially the reason behind creating a website. If it is for self-promotion or to provide information about a certain topic, goals or what one wants to accomplish with a website. Having goals will have a better idea of how to go about creating the website and what content to include. Target audience is who the website is going to appeal to. Every business has a target audience. So, it is important to figure out who they are before actually creating the website by imagining them, their age, their gender and their interests. 2. Planning. Once basic information is gathered, planning shall follow. Using the information from the first step, it is necessary to create a site map. A site map is a list of all the topics and subtopics of a website. The site map will help visualize the website and how a user can jump from one page to the another. This is crucial so that it can create an attractive website that is easy to navigate. 3. Design. After planning the outline of the website, there is the need to figure out how it is going to look. This will include all visual content such as photos and videos. Target audience to be kept in mind while planning the design of a website. For example, a public relations brand will have a very different website than a brand with a target audience of pet owners. Website shall cater to the wants and needs of target audience, that is the essence. 4. Content. The content that is on the website is one of the most important aspects of a website. Content will convey the message to audience and encourage them to use the website. But before writing the content, one should figure out the goals and purpose, which is why step 2, that is planning, is so important. Content should be relevant and interesting enough that the users keep coming back. 5. Functionality. This is the step actually that starts building of a website. This is also when all the other steps will come together to create the look and functionality of the website. If the website is to be user friendly and easy to get around, the home page will usually be created first and then all the sub pages will come after. It is important to make sure that the website can be accessible from both a desktop and mobile phone. 6. Testing. Once the website has been successfully created, it is not quite ready to be launched. It needs to be tested first. Testing the website can be a tedious process, but it is necessary to make sure the website runs properly. During this step, all the links and buttons on the website to be tested, spelling of everything to be checked and ensure the website looks the same on a phone as it does on a computer. 7. Launch. After a thorough check of the website and testing it a few times, now the turn is launching it. To launch the website, it should be uploaded to a server. Once it is uploaded, running one last test just to double check that everything is correct is essential. The website will now be viewable to the public. 8. Monitoring and updates. Even after successfully launching the website, it is still crucial to go back and check it from time to time. Mistakes can happen, and it is important to stay on top of the website to make sure that it remains in good shape. Fixing problems as quickly as possible and keeping it up to date is paramount important. Websites can be segregated into different types based on their purpose and functionality. Here are some of the main types of websites. 1. Informational websites. They provide information and resources to visitors. 2. Transactional or e-commerce websites. They allow visitors to purchase products and services. 3. Interactive websites. They allow visitors to interact with the website in some way. 4. Business websites. They are created to portray the online persona of a firm. 5. Blogs. Informational pages or online journals that are regularly updated with content. 6. Search engines. They are used to find and discover other websites. The other types of websites include portfolio websites, landing pages, crowdfunding websites, online magazines, video streaming websites, educational websites, wikis or knowledge hubs, event websites, personal websites, news websites, and entertainment websites are also there. A website can indeed be a medium of communication for public relations efforts and for corporate communication. Here are some ways a website can be used for PR and CorpCom exercises. 1. Media Center. A dedicated section for media representatives featuring press releases, high resolution images and other resources. 2. News and updates. Sharing companies' news, announcements and updates to keep stakeholders informed. 3. Crisis communication. To use the website to address crisis situations, provide statements and updates. 4. Thought leadership. Publish articles, blog posts and opinion pieces to showcase expertise and build credibility. 5. Brand storytelling. To share the company's history, mission, values and achievements to build a strong brand narrative. 6. Investor relations. It provides financial information, annual reports and investor presentations. 7. Social media integration. They link social media accounts to the website, showcasing social media content and encouraging engagement. 8. PR contact information. It displays contact details of PR representatives, making it easy for media and the stakeholders to get in touch. 9. Resources and archives. It offers access to past press releases, media kits and other relevant resources. 10. Analytics and insights. Use website analytics to track visitor behavior engagement and other metrics to refine PR strategies. A website can become a powerful tool for public relations, helping to build reputation, manage crises and foster effective communication with stakeholders. It matters only when the website is attractive, well designed, intuitive and engaging. A well laid out, accessible and functioning website can play a key role. There are 5 ways to make a website the best PR and corporate communication tool. They are: 1. Increase visibility. There will be great PR means seeking out consistent visibility that communicates the key messages to be shared. If relevant and timely information is provided, audiences will see the company as a valuable resource. Regular updates in web content are also SEO friendly, that is search engine optimization friendly, pushing the website higher in search engines visibility. And when it is in sync with the intended audience, authentic language can be used to create intimacy with the visitors. In addition, it can make them feel right at home, which increases the chances that they will share it with others. 2. Expand audience. If the website has a great look and feel and provides valuable content, it will expand company's audience. A brand can also be crafted that will become recognized as an authority. 3. Provide shareable content. Getting visitors to click around is excellent, but getting visitors to share the website content with others is even better. It is a smart marketing strategy and is another aspect to be a best PR tool. This shareable content can include videos, images, memes, factoids, graphics and interactive tools. 4. Provide visual storytelling. Some of the most influential and engaging websites rely very little on text to communicate. Instead, they use bold, fascinating photos, graphics and images for their brand story. 5. Analyze important data. One of the useful benefits of having a website is being able to analyze the data about its visitors. It is important for businesses to gather key usage statistics. Conversion rates, bounce rates, downloads and most visited areas are vital. Having this improves the understanding of customers and helps refine how to do business with them. A website is a vital tool in today's digital age. It serves as a virtual presence, providing information and services to a global audience. A website can be a powerful marketing tool, showcasing products and services, sharing knowledge and building brands. With interactive features and user-friendly interfaces, websites offer a personalized experience, engaging visitors and fostering connections. They also facilitate e-commerce, enable online transactions and provide a platform for communication and feedback. In essence, a website is a dynamic gateway to infinite possibilities, revolutionizing the way we interact, access information and conduct business. Anyone looking to establish an online presence, share information or engage with a community can benefit from having a website. In today's digital age, a simple static website can act as a business card, and a dynamic website can take the place of a storefront. They both allow to share information and enable communication with a global audience 24/7. Thank you for listening.